Joining us tonight from the United Nations with more about this story is Raghida Dergham. She is the senior diplomatic correspondent and columnist for the London-based daily Hayat. Raghida, we've been struck by the enormous reaction in Iraq to this incident. What's behind it?
Number of things. The incident was funny, it was daring in the minds of some, and it was the reflection of some frustration with American policies. But in the meantime, the reaction in the Arab world probably has been much more escalated than the one within Iraq. So in a way, it is the attention given also by the American media or the international media to this incident that helped boomerang it. And in effect, this is what's happening. It's becoming a vicious cycle and circle, but it is a serious incident. Let's just not take it lightly. The message is very strong, and it's a very bad one, and it is delivered in a most despicable manner that, in my view anyway, to use journalism to deliver such a message in such a way is really despicable. Although I am probably in the minority, a lot of people are thinking, well, that's the way to go.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, the level of violence in Iraq has been widely reported to be down by about 80% from earlier this year. So why are the feelings of anger still so strong there?
Because there is a division. The Iraqis are not of one mind, and they are not in agreement. There is a sectarian strife still ongoing there, though it's not as sharp as it used to be before. The Americans, by the way, helped make it stable and reduce the sectarian strife. But the fact is that there is a division amongst the Iraqis themselves as to what sort of rule do they want from now on, which party gets what, which religion gets what. But also, eventually, you would have the people of the followers of Muntadhar Sadr who say we want an end of occupation. In a way, as much as you have seen resistance and anger with a continued American presence in Iraq, equally, you have great appreciation for this American presence in Iraq, because many Iraqis think right now if the American forces leave, chaos and probably a disintegration may follow.
Well, you mentioned how this resonates beyond just Iraq and throughout the Middle East. The Middle East, are the feelings the same, not so much the anger, but the reasons why they feel anger?
Well, of course, it is about the war in Iraq that remains a very essential problem in the minds of many Arabs. But I think equally, or maybe more so, is the conceived impression by the majority of Arabs that the United States administration, this administration, and actually even the US in general, has been quite unfair on the issue of the Palestinians. And therefore, they feel that there is a double standard in claiming that we want to help one Arab country when, in fact, Israel goes absolved without any accountability. I think these are the two main reasons, and I believe that President Bush is identified more openly here with the war on Iraq. In the Middle East, is identified with embracing Israel at the expense of the Palestinians.
Well, Raghida Dergham, who is a senior correspondent with the London-based newspaper Al Hayat, as always, we thank you for your insight.
I thank you.